The word of the Lord admonishes us that we need not be ignorant of the devil's devices. The devil has strategies in which he wants to use to work in your life. He has portals of entry that he uses to enter your life, to enter your relationship, to enter your work life, to enter your career, to enter your business, to enter your home. And if you do not close these gaps, he will come in and destroy you. Yet God has given you life and life abundantly. But if you open the door to the devil, he will not waste the opportunity. He will come in to send distraction your way. So today I want to teach you about the portals of entry that the devil can use to enter into your home, to enter into your life, and to enter into your career, your business, your relationships, any sphere or sector of your life. And you need to make sure that you close these gates, because you know what? You're praying, you're walking by faith, and you're seeking God for your relationship with God to grow, for Him to change the situations in your life, for Him to take you from one level of glory to another. But if you have doors of entry, if you give the devil legal operating rights in your life, guess what? You will thwart all the things that you're doing in order to grow your life, in order to change your life, in order to transform your life and your relationship with God. So you need to pay attention to these things. The devil will use music, wrong music, worldly music. There are some things that are spoken when world music plays. There's some words that are spoken that give allegiance to the devil, that worship the devil. There's some words, some negative words that you need not hear, that you need not sing along with, because you'll be confessing and declaring wrong things in your life. So you need to take particular care about the music that you listen to, because there's some of these things that the devil really incorporates in music that you need not sing along with, so that you do not open the door to the devil working in your life. So take care about this music industry. Do not sing along to songs that have things that, say negative things, things that worship the devil in them. So be careful about things that you listen to in terms of music. Be careful about the things that the children sing about in terms of music. The other thing that the devil can use to operate in your life is entertainment. The movies we watch, the dramas we watch, the apps that we always subscribe to. Some of these apps actually have movies that showcase gays, that showcase the culture of lesbians. This is not the Christian culture. You need not subscribe to you know apps. You need not subscribe to content that actually teaches you that being gay is normal, being a lesbian is normal. Things that teach you that you know worshipping wrong gods is normal, it's part of life. No, it's not the culture of Christians. You need not listen to that entertainment, because these are the things that God hates. These are the things that God will tell the Israelites to destroy the Asherah poles, destroy those gods, and do not be a part of them, because they will affect your way of living. They will affect how you worship me, and you will move away from my ways and start listening to the ways of those people. So you need to take care of the movies that you watch. I'd encourage you to watch Christian movies. Nowadays, there's so much Christian content that goes around. This Christian entertainment as well, the Christian dramas, Christian movies. There's so many of them. I'd advise you to listen to those. Shy away from listening and watching people that actually act their movies whilst worshiping their gods, whilst giving allegiance to their gods, whilst mentioning that the gods that they serve are those gods, and actually saying that they work for them. Stop listening to that and stop watching that, because what are you learning from them? You're only opening the doorway for the devil to work in your life, your family life, and you'll be destroyed as a result. So the other thing that you need to pay attention to is your language, your confession, your daily talk. How do you converse? How do you bring yourself across? How do you express yourself? You know what? You do not want to bring the devil to work in your life via wrong confession, via wrong words. Do not confess negatively. You know what? This is not about you being motivated. No, this is about you saying the word of the Lord. This is about you confessing in faith, declaring things by faith, and not continuing the world talk where maybe when things are going wrong, people just say, things are not working out for me, things are just still for me. No, declare it and it shall be established. Keep confessing the word. You'd rather say it is well. Keep confessing healing. Keep confessing faith ways. Do not, master the world's way of doing things where you're just saying, I'm calling a spade a spade. No, call what is not as though it is. Walk by faith. The faith walk tells you to call that which is not as if it is. You have to call what looks negative, call it positive. Call it the way you want to see it happening. So watch your language, confession. Otherwise, it will bring the devil room to work in your life. One other thing that you have to pay attention to that gives entrance to the devil in your life, habits. Under habits, we have to look at sins, you know, lying, fornicating, drunkenness, revelry, some of those things that the word mentions that we ought not to do before the Lord. Ask the Lord about your behaviors, about your habits. Ask Him if what you're doing is right. Let Him speak to you, let Him direct you, let the word direct you. Do not be found, continually sinning against the Lord because it keeps on bringing the devil to work in your life and you'll be destroyed as a result. So take care not to do those habitual sins, not to do those sins, just thinking, oh, well, I'm a liar, it's just something that I'm so used to. No, you're not used to lying. It's the devil that is using you to do that. So have some habits that, you know, that make God God, that prove that God is God in your life, that prove that God is working in your life. So take care of these habits. And the other thing that you need to work on your character. You know what? Don't be saying I'm a person who's always angry, these things make me angry. No, be able to ask the Holy Spirit to help you overcome that anger. Don't be a person that tells people that if you do this, it makes me angry, so don't do it. No, learn to control your emotions, learn to control your anger, learn to have a character that does not give up easily, a character that shows that you're a Christian. So there are some things in your character that can actually delay your progress. There's some things in a character that can actually make the devil work against you progressing, against you succeeding. Take care, take note, and actually look at your life. Sit down and look at you and see the things that are wrong in your life, the sins, the character, the language confession, the things that you watch, the things that you listen to, the music that you listen to. Take care and actually change and ask the Holy Spirit to help you. Otherwise, the devil will have a portal of entry in your life and he will destroy you. You won't reap what God has for you. You won't live the purpose that God has for you. And you always cry foul and you always say, I'm always in delay and things are all working out for me. But you're giving double room to work in your life. What do you expect? Do you expect for you to succeed when you're giving the devil room to work in your life? No, he will work against you and you will always cry. So I want you to look at these things that I've said, the music, the entertainment, the habits, sins, characteristics, and also language, your confession, so that you also are a person who actually works on yourself in these areas and you block the devil from working in your life and from getting into your life, your career, your relationships, your business. And you teach others to do the same as well so that your world will always be founded upon Christ and you will see yourself succeeding and doing the life that God has meant for you to live.